we're 22 years old. We're getting to the age where friends of ours are getting married, and like people we know are having kids, and like, dude, how does that make you? How do you feel when like you see that, when you see people getting married, and like, is that something that you would even be ready for, or is that something like
Thought at
you
one
thought?
point in time
Really?
that maybe
Well,
it would
where
come
were you thinking about like
across.
getting married like soon?
Not now, not anytime soon,
Okay.
not in any foreseeable future of mine.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Could you though? Could you
Could
in theory
if
get
I
married
had-
right now if it was the
Yes.
right person?
Yes.
Wow. That's kind of crazy. I don't think. I mean, I'm not. I think I am with the right person, and I don't think I'm
Just
getting
not
married
right now.
anytime soon. No, no. McKenna's back
Kids
there.
are
She
a
agrees
different
with me.
story.
Yeah.
So because I do not make enough money to support. I mean, I do, but then I won't have enough money for myself
Yeah.
because it would all be poured into my kid,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, no.
And too, like as a human being, dude, it kind of freaks me out when like I think about like how much like power you hold as an adult of like a parent of a child to like make a positive human being or make a fucking piece of shit human being, and like that's a lot of pressure to put on a person.
Yeah, that's how I feel with my dog because I have her, and like I can't do half of the stuff that I was doing when I didn't. So it's practically a kid,
Mm.
but like
People
not
with
as
kids will
many.
get pissed when people say
Yes,
that.
but like it doesn't entail all the responsibilities of a child, but definitely changes my everyday life.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to. There's like things
Because
you
it's
have to
still
take
another
care of.
living
Yeah,
creature that I have to support
yeah.
because it cannot support itself by itself.
That's definitely true. I think like with why I'm kind of nervous with like children though is like you have a like there's psychological like
Oh, yeah.
torment that you could put them through by like not being attentive enough or being too attentive, like not spoiling your kids too much or not doing shit for them. Like it's just like I don't know. There's a lot of stress. People say you're never ready, but yeah, I guess I kind of agree with that. I just like I would like to be ready, and I don't think I ever will be. So
It's gonna have to be an accident.
yeah.
It's gonna have to be an accident.
Fuck, I would be so mad though. I feel like I don't even know if I'd be happy.
Didn't mean to have it.
God, fucking
9
damn
months
it.
later, dude.
No, it's scary, man. But yeah, so I'm supposed to be your best man at your wedding, Kev. So I kind of need to know this information of when this is gonna happen. Would you be able to give a best man speech? You
Uh,
think?
Like, at someone else's wedding.
Yeah. Like,
yes.
could you be the best man at a
I
wedding?
need a few beers,
Yeah.
but then it would be phenomenal.
The best man, speech is that's the hardest. That's the biggest speech of
Yeah,
the
the
night.
biggest one.
Yeah. So that's a lot of pressure. You think you could do that?
Yeah,
That's fair. Is there anybody?
because you have preparation for it.
Yeah.
So like you could just start writing.
That's fair.
But when you get up there, I just start shooting the shit, as they would say. You know.
That's fair. I'm like I feel like I would prepare something for like like I would just be so stressed out about it, and I would have
And then
to.
you wouldn't do anything that you prepared.
Yeah.
You'd just get up there and be like, "This fucking guy, dude.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?"
But the thing, dude, like I don't know, man. Yeah, you gotta really kill when you do the best man speech. I think it just was weird when I was thinking about that. Just like that, your mom will make that comment sometimes, and like thinking like, damn, like we are gonna like start going to weddings soon. Like
I just got invited to one that's in.
a couple, what is it, like this year, next year?
Yeah, it's this year. I don't know what month.
Oh god, so it's like this year,
Mhm.
so it's coming
Like
up.
August, I think, or something.
It's August right now.
Oh, it is August.
It is August.
Not August.
You missed
dude.
the wedding.
I don't know the date, but
maybe
yes, I just
yeah,
got invited to
September,
a wedding
September, October.
for
That's
someone that
crazy.
is my age.
Really?
Yeah.
A coworker or something?
No,
Or-
some kid I used to go hang out with from Burlington.
Oh, okay.
One of Jake Gust's friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Crazy, dude. That's nuts. I got invited to we got invited to a couple of weddings last year. And some of them didn't pan out, so we didn't end up having to go. But it's crazy to like think about. Like I've been with the same person for a long time, and I just don't think like I'm 22 years old. I mean, I just graduated college, which is better than being in college, I guess too. But like, it's just like you said, it's almost the same thing with like your dog is you have these inconveniences. Not necessarily that marriage would be an inconvenience, but like there's just like things that you would have to change that like. Or at least you would assume you would have to change that. I don't know that like I'd be ready. Like I don't want to like go buy a house and get married and do it. Like I'm a loser, man. I'm still a kid.
You're not still a loser.
I'm still figuring
We're
out
just
who I
growing
am.
up, dude.
Yeah.
We're growing up, and people are rushing. I wouldn't say rushing, but
Do you-
everyone's path is different.
Yeah.
So if
I was
you
gonna say,
feel,
do you ever compare yourself though and get
no,
like bogged
never
down?
compare myself to anyone.
Really?
Yes.
That's
Why
good.
would I need to?
That's very mature of you to not do. I applaud you for that.
That's like a very bad attribute to have to compare it to other people. Like,
It's terrible.
in our day and age, you have Instagram, Twitter, all
Yeah.
these social medias where people can promote what they're doing, and it like makes you want to chase what they're doing and
Yeah.
forget about what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't forget about what you're doing because you only get one shot.
It's
Not
great
gonna-
advice.
Get this day back, so
Comparison will rob you of any happiness that you have, because something. J. Cole has a song. There's always going to be. You gotta love yours. That's what
Yeah.
There's always gonna be something better. If you're always looking for something better, and I think that's definitely interesting. So you're not scared to get married though? Would you be if someone
No,
like
I would
you're not
be
scared of it? No. But you're
I'll go
scared of
propose
kids?
to a random person on the side of the road.
Wow, really?
Worst I could say is no.
They probably would say no.
I know.
But could you? Oh yeah. Could you do
No.
Married at First Sight? That show?
No.
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 How does that work? You get married first, and then like you have like a couple of months to like hang with them, and then you decide to keep the marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, you
I
decide.
think make sure your audio's up on the focus rate. I think it is. I think I
Hello?
turned it up.
So that show, they have like experts that you kind of like take quizzes and stuff and say like what you like doing and like what your goals are and stuff, and then
Yeah.
they'll match you up with someone who they think would be compatible.
Damn.
And I think they even take into like looks and like physical things you want like physically in a person, and then you just get married
do it.
and see if it works out. Sometimes I think there was a couple couples that like actually worked out and are still married and stuff.
It's kind of nuts. I don't
See,
know.
only a few.
Yeah.
Like, how long has that show been going for?
A while.
Quite a while.
Yeah.
And only a few.
Well, that's like
You don't know truly a person until you spend enough time with them.
Yeah, I feel like the Bachelor and Bachelorette, that's a little bit better than that, than the Love
No.
at First Sight. It's still bad because the reason I think it's bad is different though than like where people think, oh, it's it's fake, it's a TV show. I think it's bad because like they just like are shooting you up with like adrenaline, where it's like you do probably feel like you're in love with that person because like you're fucking skydiving in front of a volcano and
It
fucking
is
you're eating the finest food in all of Italy together, and then you're staying at these crazy places. It's like you're just like having the best times of your life, and it just happens to be with this person. So like I feel like your like brain and like your heart just confuse that for love as
yeah, because
opposed
you're
to-
having such a good time with them. And
yeah.
I was just gonna bring up. Have you ever seen Temptation Island?
No.
Okay, so
Is that the one where you can't kiss?
no, this is
Okay.
you go to an island with your couple. So like you
Oh.
would go, you and McKenna would go,
Okay.
and then you get sent to an island. She gets sent to a different island. She gets sent with single guys. You get sent with single women.
Mm.
It puts your relationship to the test. And then at the end of
Fucked up.
the end of however long, you get like you can choose people to go on dates, and like it's getting paid for by.
Yeah.
What if you
pretty
don't
big
want to go on a
company.
date? Can you just like not go?
Do you have to go out? Do you have to entertain all of the options? Like
It's
is
just like a big like a frat house. Like you're
Mhm.
all living in the same house. So like you'd be living with all the single women, and there's like other couples. So you'd be with the guys, with all the single women.
Yeah.
She'd be with all the other girls that have boyfriends with all the other single guys,
Damn.
and they just get like false sense of reality, dude. Like
Yeah.
they think their relationship's so shitty.
Yeah.
And at the end of the show, you can choose to leave by yourself, with your person you came with, or with someone that you met on the island. And out of all the people that I've seen leave with someone on the island, 0 have worked out. There was like these people that fell in love.
Yeah.
This girl and a single guy fell in love. Thought it was great.
Yeah.
2 weeks off the island, they broke up.
Because it's not fucking reality, dude. Like you love. That's like, dude. That's where like, that's my thing when like it comes to marriage. Where like, why I'm necessarily like nervous for it. It's just because like, people like that are rushing into it, like that are like around our age, even if they were high school sweethearts or like dated all of college, like whatever. Especially people that went to like bigger universities and their parents were like paying for it, and like you were living in fucking La La Land, taking a few
Yeah,
classes a
it's-
day, and you have like, dude. I mean, this is coming from someone who didn't get to go to like a big college, but like I have friends that went to big colleges. My girlfriend went for a semester. My sister's up in Madison. Like when you go visit, like it's fucking awesome. There's great food everywhere. There's people your age. Everybody's having fun. It's a different world. That's not reality. So like it's crazy when people like get engaged like right fresh out or like still in and then get married right after, and it's like, dude, you guys don't even know how you would react with living with each other in like the real world.
Yeah.
Like you
Like
just
a small
know.
city, like a small town. Like
Yeah.
Twin Lakes. Like,
Yeah, or like wherever the fuck you guys are gonna live after, when you have to get jobs and like balance all these things. Like you guys are taking the same fucking classes together. You're fucking going to the
going to
same
the same parties.
the
and getting
same little
drunk,
bar, and
yeah.
Ian's Pizza and whatever. It's like it's not the real world. So that's what freaks me out, and I feel bad when like I see people like rush into it, and like I have friends that have literally like had weddings, and then it, you know, falls through before the wedding, or they right afterwards are like, yeah, we're done, we're
What
not
the
even
fuck did I
together.
just do?
Yeah, it's like
It's-
I feel bad because I'm
It's
like,
buyer's remorse, dude.
yeah,
Oh, look at that new car. It's so shiny. Buy
yeah.
it.
Drive it off the lot.
Piece of shit, dude.
Yeah, garbage. They just dressed it up. What do you think's the right age to get married? If you had to like pick, what age do you think you're gonna get married at? What's like the perfect age for you? Ideally,
Ideally
22
would
right
be
now.
before 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still in the 20s.
I-
Still have time to like, not even time, but like, to just be young
Yeah.
with my person.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's
So
fair.
I feel like
you
when
know?
you hit 30, dude, that's pretty old, dude.
Dude,
Like,
that's what I think too. But then I like see people that like I look up to, like in media and shit, that are 30, and like they still seem like this. Like they're still the same person. Like they're still like young. I feel like 30 isn't that old, but I do
It's
definitely.
getting there.
Yeah, I just know like me, like even
40.
now I'm like, bro, I like looking at it like 30's old. I can't imagine like me like 16 being like 30's not
22.
old. I would be like, bro, that's fucking dirt at that point. So it's scary to think about.
Even I feel old being 22.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
21 was the peak, dude. Because like you have nothing to look forward to after this.
What isn't it? Can't
You
you?
have drinking.
Isn't 20 like once you're 25? Can't you rent a car anywhere?
Oh,
So that's
Oh,
something.
That's what we got to look forward to.
And then
Yeah.
30, and then after 30, it's every 10 years you get a big birthday. So it's it's kind of scary. I guess 30's around the age that I think maybe that's when.
Because like I should have my shit figured out by then. I
Yeah.
should be able to.
Gosh, isn't it scary to think like what if you don't though? Like that's
Oh.
what I think.
Then I'm gonna come back and watch this podcast and be like, "What the fuck were you talking
What
about?
were you talking
You're a
about?
liar."
Dude? You're fucked up. Hey, thanks for watching there, guy. Click right over here if you want to see that episode in its entirety. Or you can click over here and subscribe to the channel. See all the other fun shit we do here. It's really up to you, guy.